Tom here again. What did I do today? You guessed it. I got my Eastwood black encapsulator paint on, brushed on a coat, and I used a can of spray to get all the hard areas, and later in the day I did a second coat of brush. So that's, you can tell it's still curing. And I did get the differential rear end pulled apart. It's all cleaned up, ready for parts. That's done. The rear end is over there on the bag. What else? Let's go inside. Of course, there's the engine waiting to be hauled to Las Cruces. And inside here, started looking at the water pumps, which I have 4. And I was talking to my parts guy today. He'll buy these from me. Probably gonna have to buy a new one. This is the only one I think that is maybe usable. But, you know, you just can't get the screws out. They're just solid. So what you do is you drill the heads out and then you get them out with a what do you call them, vice grip. So I want to get the cover off so I can look inside, see the condition. Probably buy a new water pump, buy a new oil pump. It's probably the plan. And then today, here's all the parts that came off of the differential. You've got the main seal, you've got the 2 axle seals, washers, a spline connector, and bolts showed up today. So I've got brand new bolts for the bolts, nuts, lock washers, nylock for the upper ball joints. And these are the little rubber bushings for the stabilizer bar. So they go in here. This is the little clamp. It goes in here. And then here is the tab. I drilled that out and tapped it and got some new focus. Some new screws for those. So again, that was all day. I did spend probably an hour talking to my parts guy. He's up in Oregon, Paul, and we talked all sorts of things besides cars, health, stuff like that. And so now I'm just, again, waiting on parts, waiting on paint. Tomorrow I will flip the frame over, but I won't be able to proceed on that until I get my rust converter. It's on order, should be here any day now. And when Paul's parts get here, I can put the other control arms together right here. Waiting on the little dust seals right here, these little guys. And then circ fittings go in here, and then this all gets greased so it'll work nice. This one too, a little tight, but we'll get some grease in there, it'll be fine. So that's kind of it. Tomorrow we're going to Truth or Consequences. I'm hoping my brakes, drums, and rotors will be machined and finished. I called the guy this morning. He said he was working on them. Never called me back today. So I hope those are done. And then my steering and idler arms removed. Don't know what that's going to cost me, but we'll see. Anyway, these are the water pumps, and see if I can get that cover off. I've got them soaking in, blaster since 1957. How about just today? Let's put a little more on here. Oh, careful. Don't waste that stuff. Okay, so that's it. Done for the day.